What is up, kids? Hope y'all are awesome today. Oh my gosh. You know, as you can see from the topic today, mindset, hope, and action. We get a lot of questions around these topics, so I'm trying to combine in a way that makes sense. A little bit of background here. I grew up in a really kind of rough family, for sure. A lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, not the greatest environment. So as a young adult, I had to deal with a lot of healing, a lot of coming out of really dark, desperate places. Long story short, through a lot of therapy, a lot of great people helping me, some people encouraged me to start a podcast. So I don't know, back 2011, 12, 13, somewhere in there, I forget, somewhere in there, like maybe 2013, I started a podcast called I Share Hope. This is a while back, 2013, 14, I think that's about right. I Share Hope was the podcast name. I started that podcast going into the process because a therapist told me, Chris, you need to document the conversations you have with people who actually have hope in whatever they have hope in, because I didn't have any hope at that point just in my life. I didn't think it was worth it. And so I started documenting and recording those conversations. That's what turned into the podcast, okay? I Share Hope is the name of the podcast. And over the course of a couple of years, I got to interview 125 leaders from around the world in all different areas of life. Some religious, some political, some athletes, some people who come from really hard places and had come out of that. Just all kinds of interesting stuff. And here's what I learned. It changed my life, first of all. Thanks so much. It's great to see everybody. It changed my life, first of all. But what I really learned was that the mindset we have day in, day out is based a lot on hope, okay? Hope's a delicate thing. We all have hope in different things for different reasons. People have different beliefs about hope and places they place their hope and all that. I can't get into all that. That's between you and where your hope is placed. But there is a real issue of, good morning, Cian. God, great to see you. There's a real thing that comes from actionable hope. That's why I'm putting the words mindset, hope, and action in this post. It is so important that your hope be actionable. Okay, so as agency owners, let's connect this to business for a second. As agency owners, as coaches, experts, people, we're putting together our team and our own expertise, and we're doing work for someone else, or we're helping them through the process. Our own personal mindset of hope, knowing that there is somewhere greater we can go in this process of business or whatever it is you teach, whatever it is you do for people, is extremely powerful, all right? If our hope is based on just pie in the sky, boy, I sure hope that works out, but I have no plan of how to make it work out, it kind of falls off, right? We lose hope when it's just a game or just pie in the sky and it's not real. But when we have hope in something that can actually work and we see a pattern of steps we can take to do something about it, that's actionable hope. And actionable hope is really, really cool for you and me to have because it allows us to have a positive mindset that's not based in just, I'm going to do some breathing exercises and I'm going to be positive today. No, practicing gratitude is awesome. I practice gratitude practices, mindset practices, meditation. I love those things. But having real actionable steps that I can take to pursue the goals and dreams I have makes those things hopeful, makes it real, means I can count on it. I can do something about it. Okay. Once you have that anchored in, I'm going to get even more practical and granular in a second. I'm just trying to give you the theory here. Once you have that dialed in for yourself, then transferring that onto the people you serve, people in your community, people in your audience, the clients you have, the people that you coach or consult, those things, those people, and that transferring of that hope becomes very, very easy and very, very simple and kind of contagious because you've got hope and you see the vision, you know where you can go, you know how to guide them through the process, and you've captured the ability to put feet, hands, arms, legs on that hope to give it some forward momentum. You're building actionable machines around the vision that you have, okay? So getting really practical, if you're hoping to have a better year this year than last year, if you're hoping to hit a new income goal per month, if you're hoping to delegate and outsource some activities, if you're hoping to bring on new clients, new consulting gigs, whatever, hoping to build your own mastermind, hoping to do better done-for-you services, whatever your thing is, having actionable steps around that is so important, right? Of course, Chris, obviously, we all buy e-courses, we join masterminds, we do this stuff to learn the steps. I get it. But the thing is, you really got to make sure that as you're building a plan, that it's realistic and that you're actually putting yourself in front of people that you can trust to take you to the next step, because steps in a hope process are really important. Flipping that around, where you're the leader, you got to make sure that as you help your clients, you're showing them, hey, you're the person that I can help. Make sure your clients know that you see the vision they see, that you want what they're after, and that you're there with the steps to take to make sure they're moving forward and that you're there to guide them along the way. All right? Sometimes in life, we feel like we're in this dark space, right? Personally or professionally, and we can't quite see where to go. And your job as the expert, the person they're hiring, is to get in there and help them see the path ahead. Or sometimes in like a done-for-you service setting, you're actually taking them by the hand and leading them down the path in the direction they need to go to find the success that they're trying to get to, the transformation they want to get, right? That is actionable hope. We all have visions and dreams and goals and things we want to do. Own that. It's yours, okay? You got to have that vision. You got to have that dream. If that's your dream, get close to that dream. And then it comes down to, how do I break that dream into actionable pieces where I'm not just hoping this happens someday, but no, I really want that to happen someday. Okay, then let's break that down into small bite-sized pieces over the course of a couple of years, a couple of months, a couple of days, and get things done in little pieces where the dream is still there. Accomplishing the dream is not overwhelming. You're just focused on doing the next thing that gets you down the path. That's my spiel on my mindset. That truly is the mindset I enter every day with, is knowing where I want to go, knowing who I want to be as a person, not just professional goals of hitting new financial goals or helping a certain number of people or building our community a certain size or whatever. That's so temporary. But who do I want to be as a person? Are my business goals helping me be who I want to be as a person? Is who I am as a person able to extend to you and to the clients I serve? Like, that's a really big thing for me. And we can all do that. We can all work on who we are, see that vision of who we want to be. And yeah, that requires learning and changing. It sometimes requires money and success and a number of hours in a day where we have space to work. Becoming who we want to be is work. And we need the resources and the time, the money, and the expertise to lean in on. Ronald, what's up, dude? Hope without action is a hallucination. That's a good quote. That's a really good quote. Be you. Write down who you want to be. Make sure your business, make sure your coaching programs you're a part of or that you're leading, make sure you're done for you services that are being done for you or that you're doing for somebody else. Make sure that your lifestyle choices, your relationship choices, your health and fitness choices, your mindset choices, make sure those things are helping you become who you want to be. Get that single long-term vision and lock in on that, break it up into little pieces, and let your work and your life combine to become that person in little baby steps along the way. The movie, What About Bob? I think it's a Bill Murray movie. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. It's from a mental health standpoint movie, since that's kind of the background I came from too, is so cool because he just talks about the baby steps of getting better and healing through whatever he's going through. What's up, Cindy? Awesome to see you. And that's so funny because he talks about baby steps, like baby steps out of his therapist office, baby steps to the elevator, baby steps to the beach, baby steps to whatever. It makes sense, right? Get out there and take the baby steps. Break those big goals into baby steps that you can actually own and get into it and do something really cool about. All right? That's what you got. You guys got this. Have that vision. Create the small steps. Break it down to pieces and get after it. You guys have a great weekend. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Chill out a little bit. If you're watching this replay on a Tuesday, plan ahead. Get the next week going. If you're watching on Monday, plan ahead. Get the next weekend going. Create that space so you can be the best you, so you can take the time to reconnect to those dreams and realize, here's the steps I need to go through. Here's what I got to do day in, day out, little by little, to take action and put it on the hope and get that hope done. All right, kids, y'all have an awesome one. We'll talk soon. Bye.